So welcome to the video, and in this video I'm gonna tell you about what is the scope of studying in New Zealand or doing anything or working, whatever comes to your mind. So I was flooded with a lot of suggestions in the comments saying that my voice is not audible or something like that. So I'll make sure and I'll keep this thing in mind that from now onwards all of my videos will have a proper audio quality. And so stay tuned and I'll tell you something very critical information about the scope of studying in New Zealand or in any other foreign land. So be with me. So the पहली बात ये है कि the scope depends. There's no guarantee if you like from studying from here आप पढ़ने के बाद यहाँ पे you'll get a good job. Even students like who do a level 8, the highest qualification from here, they also start from the scratch. They start from the top bottom of the hierarchy, and then slowly and steadily they get promoted and reach to that level of becoming a manager or be it any good position in a hierarchical, you must say, hierarchy is. So keeping this thing is in mind, the thing is that you have to come prepared from India or wherever you're coming from to study in a foreign land. Keeping this thing in mind is very important, is that your focus is clear, your goal is clear, and on the other hand of that, you should know what you want to achieve in like when you get a work visa from here, where do you see yourself after 3 years from graduating from here or working from here. Because the situation over here is like, you I mean, you decide yourself what you want to become, and people who think this like what they want to become in future, they have made it big staying in abroad countries. I'll tell you that they have made it quite big and they are very successful in the long run. Being successful doesn't mean like you have to neglect all of the things like partying or all those stuff. I mean, you should do that, but you should do that in a limited way, or you should prioritize yourself in a way that your principles of becoming a successful person always comes at first, and all these elementary things comes in the later part of your life. So if you think like that and if you're more disciplined, you're gonna achieve it anyhow in the long run. So the first thing is that you need to be clear, and you don't need to ask anyone on YouTube videos or comments like on the person's channel like what is the scope, kya scope hai, kya hoga. If you have made your mind of coming to a foreign land, then you should do the research yourself. No one will tell you like why you want to come here, except from apart from the agents, because agents get money for that. They're gonna allure you, they're gonna expect from you that you come here and you study from there, or you like consult their consultancies. I mean, I'm not like giving a bad comment on the consultants, but it's their job. So you should always keep in mind of contacting the good consultants who guide you the proper course, and you need to tell the consultants what you are interested in studying. So if you tell the consultants this thing, they're gonna provide you with the better course and the better country which has a long-term future in that. Why do you need to have to ask a person who is staying in Canada or US like tell me about that? I mean, your value depends upon you. That person is not gonna help you. Even he doesn't know what he's doing at the moment. Even he is not sure he's gonna be successful or not. So all of the good channels on YouTube which you'll see, like I'll mention one of the channels is the Sing in USA or any other. Like I think Sing in USA is the verified YouTube channel which you can go and like if you'll dig into the videos of Sing in USA, you'll find a lot of good content about how and he also conducts interviews of the IITians or like people who are the toppers from IIT, and take their views and he merges them together and he creates a video out of that. That is a very good content because he's keeping this thing in mind, like the people who are interested, the people who are passionate about studying in abroad is the people is are those people who was mostly interested in what they wanted to always study. So you don't need to ask anything about this. It's your choice. You make the value out of that. So, I mean, you don't have to choose a course which everyone is choosing or everyone is studying. A person which you see on YouTube, if he's a person, if he's pursuing a course, for example, if he's pursuing an engineering course, he was interested in that. He's not doing it because that has a long-term effect on his residency or getting a citizenship. He's working on it because he was interested in that. So the thing is, like, you need to, you know, direct yourself into a very focused version of, you know, creating yourself as a as as a student who's going to study in abroad, keeping these things in mind and making a big thing out of that. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, like, for example, if you're coming here to study, you should have done all research way back in India before. Like, what's your gonna be what next gonna be your plan of studying over here. So if you have all these things into mind, you won't face any difficulties. So keeping in these things in mind, your IELTS score should be very good. If you have good communication skills, you won't face any difficulties. Otherwise, you'll be fucked up in doing the assignments, and then you'll pay money for doing assignments, and that is also crap. If you get caught, you'll be thrown out of the country within few seconds, and no one is gonna save your ass for that. So why do you have to do that? Prepare yourself, read good books, and uh, be passionate about what you want to do. You don't have to do anything because that person is doing that. You don't have to follow someone else. Your value depends upon you. What do you want to study, go for that. I'm telling you this thing is that why you want to study what you are interested in, because it will help you, it will keep you happy for the whole of the rest of your life, and you don't have to, you know, go here and there in search of a good job. You'll be stuck in a very bad manner. I'm telling you, I've seen people getting into those fucked up situations in this country. Now they say that we should go to India, we should go to India, because they don't have anything left. What they wanted to do, they didn't do. What they were passionate about, they didn't do it here. I think that's poor research, what I would say. You don't have to do that. You should know what you want to do, and you should do it confidently. You don't have to ask anyone. I mean, what why do you have to do that? I mean, you need to ask someone, like, what should I do? What the fuck he's gonna tell you? You should know yourself what you want to do and be successful in that. It's simple. So your life in studying abroad is basically a combination of focus and hard work and juxtaposition of all the hard work you do over here. So basically, my thing is to say is that what I'm trying to say is, you know, you should be a focused version of yourself, and you should do research yourself of what you want to do over here. It's simple, and once you do that, you'll be successful in future, and you'll be happy. The most thing in future is staying happy. So yeah, you don't have to do any course because that person is doing that. I mean, it will, for some period of time you might get good position in that industry, or somewhere you reach at height, but you're not gonna stay happy for the rest of your life. So why do you have to fall into those category of people? So simple thing is that uh, the scope depends upon you. It depends upon the value of you. No college is gonna over here, it's gonna provide you, like, I mean, some good colleges would provide you the placement, like one of was mine college, but the other colleges won't do that. So you have to search the job by yourself. I'm not demotivating you, because this makes you a human being. You see things yourself. If you always if you are dependent upon anyone, and if you keep on asking how this is done, how this is done, what have you learned in life? So the thing is that if you have made your mind, just forget what is gonna happen next and be prepared for the worst. It's what I'm trying to say. So if you, I mean, you don't have to worry if you're a passionate person about engineering, if you're a passionate person about law, if you're passionate about mechanical engineering, if you're passionate about molecular gastronomy. I mean, that doesn't come under industry, but it's a kind of terminology taken from hotel industry. So then you should go for that and study it and be interested in that of pursuing here as well. So you don't have to be scared. If you have made your mind, just go with it and you'll be successful, because you are a strong contestant of your particular field of study. So you don't have to worry about that. If you're a strong if you're a strong person of your field of studies, then eventually you're gonna make a good outcome in any foreign land wherever you are, and you're gonna get good views from other employees as well. So you don't have to worry about that. Just be a focused version of yourself. And so far in New Zealand, I will tell you about the COVID-19 update. So today, the all the ministers are gonna sit together and they're gonna discuss if they're gonna jump from level 4 and come back to level 3 or not. So far the cases are decreasing over here. It's a good news, but I don't think so they will be able to come out of level 3 till May or end of May. So I think so if the situation comes from level 4 to level 3, then it's gonna be a progressing stage of declining in the cases. And if it doesn't come, then I think so it's a little bit of thing to worry. And as usually nothing has been heard about when the intakes are gonna open for July or October or September, whatever your intake is. So I think so once the situation gets into full control of the cabinets over here, of the ministers over here, or everyone is, if like there are like the cases if all over the cases are in the country are like 1 or 2 in a week, then I think so they're gonna open the intakes, but I don't think so they're gonna open borders soon. But they're gonna like lodge your applications and start with the process of your fees and all your formalities of studies or whatever you're coming to study over here. So it's soon gonna happen, maybe in the end of May. So I'll keep you updated with that again in my next video. And so yeah, just don't be, if you're scared, if you made your mind, just go with that, what you're passionate about. You will be successful for sure. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope the audio quality was good, and see you in the next video. Till then, bye and take care and see ya.